Namaste children. In the last class, we have started a new block, that is block number 7, using a map. Block 7. Using a map. So in that, we have came across the elements of a map. The topic elements of a map. In these elements of a map, we have known that what are the elements. So what is an element? It has 4 types: legend, direction, scale and title. I have shown in the book that what is a legend. It has the symbols and colors. And direction. Direction, I have drawn the compass and using that direction, that is north, south, east and west. See here, I have written news here. What does it mean? News means instead of remembering the direction east, west, north, south, if you remember this news and you can get the direction easily. See, news means north, east, west and south. So it is an easy way to remember what are direction, what are 4 direction. And we came across the symbol also, this symbol which indicates towards the north side, and here it is an arrow with north side in the map. And we came to know about the scale. What is a scale? And we came across the symbols and colors. So look at the board children, there are some symbols and colors. Here it is a, I said yesterday I have drawn this. This is a cup and saucer which indicates that this symbol is for tea coffee shop. So in a given map, if the symbol is there like this, you have to remember that there is a tea or coffee shop. And this symbol, see here children, this symbol indicates the bridge. It shows that on a map, if it is drawn like this, it indicates the bridge. And if it is drawn like this, so what is it? Railway line. It is a railway line. So you should imagine that there is a railway line there on the given map. And here, the metalled road. For a metalled road, the symbol will be like this. It will be drawn like this, 2 lines. And for unmetalled road, it will be given, the symbol is for this. And I also said some colors. So regarding these colors, if you see light blue, you will take light blue for shallow water. And for deep water, we take dark blue. So light blue is for shallow water, dark blue for deep water. And green. Green is for plains. If there is any plains, you can easily draw, this green color and you can say that there are plains. And brown color, if you color this brown, there are lands higher than plains. And for hills and mountains, the color is dark brown. And for deserts, you have to shade yellow color. So these are the symbols and colors and elements yesterday we have learned. For today's lesson, we are going to learn about scale. What is a scale? Before knowing about these scales, let me ask you some questions, children. See, look at the map of Delhi. Look at the map of India. And look at the map of world. Do you know where Delhi is located? Very good children. It is in the north direction, towards the north side. And it is as small as paper in your notebook. Is it? No. Is the entire world as big as this paper? No. How can you fit on this paper? If I show you one paper, how can you fit this world into this paper? Can you draw the real object on the paper? No. So today we are going to learn how to draw a real object on a paper using scale. So what we are learning? We are going to learn how to draw a real object on a scale. Let us do one activity, children. See, take a thread and measure the length of the blackboard. I hope you all have the blackboard. If it is not there, you just measure the length of the table. See, I am measuring the board. I have measured the board and this is the length of my board. Now what will you do? Now fold the thread as many as time so that the length of the thread can fit in your paper. See how many folds I am doing. 1, 2. It will not fit in our paper. Still, I have folded this time. Now take a paper and draw a line on the paper. Now draw a line in your paper or notebook with the help of a sketch pen. One line. Whatever the measurement you have taken, you draw it in your notebook. How did you draw the blackboard on your notebook, children? Yes, we have used a thread to scale down. What you have taken? This thread as a scale to size down of the blackboard to fit on the paper. You have just fold it in the times. 8 times I got. So you have drawn in your paper. Like that we use a scale. So why do we need a scale on the map, children? Now you tell me. Yes, we need a scale to know the actual size of the place shown in the map. So first we have taken this blackboard and what we have done? We have scaled down this board with the help of the thread and we have just folded the thread as many as times that fit into your paper. So these scale help us to know the map. So children, why do we need a scale on a map? So we need a scale on the map to know the actual size of the place shown in the map. And if you see, all maps are not drawn to the scale. Every map will not be drawn with the help of the scale. So it depends on the purpose of the map. It depends on the purpose of the map. See, for example here, when a map is not drawn to a scale, if it is not drawn to a scale, it is written on that map, you will see that map not scale. What will you see? This thing, map not scale on the map. See, I'll show you. It's in our textbook. Yesterday I have shown. In our textbook it has given that India states and union territory. Here down if you see, map not for scale. That means this map is called as sketch map. Yesterday I have said. So again we are recollecting that this map is not for scale. It is called as sketch map. These maps are called as sketch maps. Now we have understood that some maps are not drawn to the scales and some are drawn to by the scale. So whatever the maps which are not drawn to the scales are, on the map itself it is written that map not to scale and they are called as sketch map. Children, now open your workbook page number 41 S3 scale. Now look at the map of India. So there is a map of India. So what you have to do, take a thread. You have to take a thread and put it on the scale given in the map. See here children, the scale is given in the map. Now you take a thread and take 500 kilometers. Here they have given only 400 kilometers. So we will take one more point as 500 kilometers. So you take this and mark it to 500 kilometers. Now you put this thread between the New Delhi and Jaipur. What you have to do? You should take this thread and you should put between New Delhi and Jaipur. Where is New Delhi? See here children, the New Delhi is here and Jaipur. Now I am taking this thread and I am putting this thread between New Delhi and Jaipur. What do you see? Is the distance between New Delhi and Jaipur is same or double or half? No children. What is the distance between New Delhi and Jaipur is half of the distance. See the mark between the New Delhi and Jaipur. I have taken 500 kilometers. What is the half for it? 250. Very good. 250 means 250, 500 kilometers. So it is half of the kilometers. So like this, you can use the thread and you can scale on the map. So this is one of the example which tells us how the thread help us to scale on the map. Our next topic is how to create a map. So create a map. So we have already learnt about the elements of map. What are the elements of map? Legend, title, direction and scale. So using these elements of map, we can create our own map. So using these elements, we can create our own map. See, for example, I have drawn a map. I have created a map. See here. This is my map which I have drawn with the help of the direction. Here the directions are there and I have used the legend here. This is the legend and I didn't use the colors, but if you are creating a map, you can use your colors. So here I have used the symbols. Symbols are there. So here what are the elements? The legend is there, the direction is there, I didn't use the colors and the scale is not there. This is not a scale, map not to scale. So it is a sketch map. So what is it? It is a sketch map. So I have drawn a sketch map. Here the mountains are there. These are the symbols for mountains. I didn't write any mountains there. So in order to reduce, this maps helpful. I said no. So the mountains are given, here the houses are there and towards here trees. Trees are nothing but here park. For park symbol I have drawn the trees and for this bank I have given the symbol like this dollar. So where is the dollar? So here the bank is there, here the park is there. That means the park with bank. Near the park there is a bank. And what is this symbol indicates? This is a store. So here again tree symbol. That means park. Here one park is there and here some stores are there. And if we see here, then the park and the houses. Next comes to our symbol this. This symbol I have given in the legend that it indicates school. So what is this? Here school. So there is a school near the park. Like this, I have showed the direction. So which direction the mountains are there? North direction. So north direction towards the south there are store and houses, towards the east and towards the west. So like this you can create a map. So why do we need a map? We need a map to locate a place easily. So if I want to go for a school, so how will you show? This map will help us to locate here like this, the direction with the help of direction and symbols. So here by learning how to create a map, we can easily help others to reach the place. So if we learn how to create a map, what happens? We can easily help others. Someone is asking you to show that so and so place. So, if you learn the map, then you can easily help others to reach the place. So, I hope you all understood. So, I want everyone to create a own map in your class workbook, and you should show me in the WhatsApp. You have to send me in the WhatsApp. Now, all of you open your S3 children. See here children, S3 scale, using a scale we have discussed. See, read the question properly children, everyone. If you read the question properly, you can answer yourself easily. See, draw the outline of your school bag on scale. So, what you have to do with the help of thread? I showed you, no? With the help of thread, you measure that school bag and you have to draw here the space provided. You do this activity. Next, why do we need a scale? Why do we need? We need a scale to know the actual size of the map. We need to know the actual size. And see, here look at the map below. Use a thread to find the distance between the place given in the table. So, one I showed, no, here from Delhi to Jaipur. I have measured 500 kilometers. So, Delhi to Jaipur is 250 kilometers. So, you can write 250 kilometers here. Next, you measure Kanpur and Patna. Delhi and Kanpur. Like this, you do this activity. Next, coming to our S4. So, create a map. So, here, one creation is given. Look at the picture of neighborhood area. Here he has given a map of neighborhood area. Now draw the map of the same area in the box. If you want to do this, you can do, or you can create your own map which I said to do in classwork. You can create here also. And why do we need to know how to create a map? Why do we need to know how to create a map? How to create a map? Why we need to know? Because we can easily help others to reach the places. Yes or no? If we know how to create a map, we can help the people to reach the place. So that's all for this workbook. So next, all of you open your textbook using a map. Page number 48 and 49. Read this lesson. See, from here, using a map, you go through this lesson. That is, you read the lesson once again and do your workbook. And with the help of the textbook, I hope you will all do the work and get ready for next class. Thank you, children.